Lightning in Pakistan and India claimed nearly 50 lives between the two countries as a late-season monster tore through the region on Friday. To the south of that, we saw a tremendous hailstorm in Nigeria take out dozens of homes, tearing them down to the ground in dramatic fashion. Of course, the cold and snow records continue falling in the United States. This is simply unseasonable, even for November. The jet stream dip should be easing up on us soon. And over the next 36 hours, we are going to finally see this typhoon, which has danced on the Philippine coastline all week, run ashore tomorrow. Eyes open there as it'll get severe. Let's go back to the sun because the good solar telescope came flexing with one of its first great New Age videos showing how the Solar Dynamics Observatory has major competition. From the corona to the photosphere, and also the chromosphere sitting between, we are not only getting some of the most detailed imagery ever taken of our star, but in their identification of spicules firing from the photosphere to the corona, they have identified one of the most likely candidates for the hot corona mystery. The spicules inject that energy into the plasma corona, and it can't really go anywhere. Up next, what happens before explosive volcanic eruptions? An excellent study of Mount Merapi found that its nearly constant light smoke emission will often silence itself before a major eruption. They have discovered that metal-rich gases can plug up the tiny venting holes and allow for a buildup of pressure. That lack of activity is in fact the calm before the storm. Folks, there's no sugarcoating this one. Not much strikes fear into this observer, but for those who have heard our coverage of this mission for the last 2 years, you know we're not exactly excited about it. There's no way of knowing what sort of extremophile or dormant microbes their samples contain. There is no plan to study them on the ISS or anything like that. They are just going to Andromeda strain this thing down from the sky and hope they haven't brought anything scary back with them. Super. Folks, the Astrophysical Journal has finally published their early system paper that we saw on Archive a few weeks back, and it hits on the early galaxy and astrophysics problem of the cosmos where the galaxies, quasars, and protoclusters all seem to have come together too quickly based on their Big Bang model. Here, they are saying that the stars lived and died quickly, but now they have taken on the task of explaining why astrophysics didn't apply to them as we know it. Basically,